So in this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to save. In the last video, I showed you how to create this file, including all the layers menus, all the different layers that are located over here. So if you're unsure how to do any of those steps, please go back into the document and all the way, I'll show you, all the way up here on the top. This is the video to show you how to do these steps to create the project. Right now, what we're going to do is we are going to talk about just kind of some simple things in Photoshop, in Pixlr. So this is your visibility to turn on and off different layers, okay? And your move tool, which is called, what is it called? Arrange, I believe. Yeah, it's called Arrange, and if you press V on your keyboard, you can select it. So your move tool or your range tool is V, and I'll change these directions as well so you guys will know that. Allows you to move individually, so here it is. And if I hover my mouse, it says Arrange, and the keyboard shortcut is V. And this allows me to move my layers around. Okay. And if I made a mistake, you guys know how to do this. You can go into your history and you can just simply click up, and it allows you to move back in your history to something that maybe you preferred. It gets rid of those mistakes very easily. This is another link to kind of help you figure out how to save different files to your computer. And I'm going to go through those steps now. So it says File, Save, and then we're going to navigate to our desktop, and you're going to save twice. You're going to save your PXD, which is your layered file, just like a PSD in Photoshop. This allows you to go back and edit later, especially if you didn't finish your project yet. So that's really good. Another reason why you would want to keep this PXD file available is I might email you back and say, hey, could you add this or could you move that? And you still have the option to do that because you have the Pixlr image, which allows you to edit later and has layers. The other one that you have to save is a JPEG. That is what you are turning into me, and that allows you to access it on any device, whether Pixlr is available or not. So please make sure that you turn in the JPEG. JPEGs won't error out. They're very easy for me to see and grade. So yeah, these are mandatory projects, and these are things that you guys do need to start working on and completing. And with that said, if you guys need any help, okay, please reach out to me. I included my email down here. And the other thing that you can do is you can add a private comment to Google Classroom. And that's another way that you can reach me. Both of those create notifications that I see and I can reply to. If you do end up sending me a message, especially through private comment, and I send you a reply back, if you could please just do a quick reply that says, okay, got it, thank you. That lets me know, okay, I sent this kid an email or a private comment, and then I wonder, when I don't hear from you, did they get it? Did you hear that? Does it make sense what I sent back to you? So please just make sure that you just send me a little thing so that I know, okay, this kid needed help. I gave them information. They now understand what they need to do and they're moving forward. The other thing is, it says, I understand that you're working at home versus working in the classroom. You're going to create totally different work. I want to be right there with you guys. I want to be able to help you. I like being in the classroom and you guys saying, Mrs. Farrell, what am I supposed to do now? Or how am I supposed to do this? And I'm right there to help you. That's not a possibility anymore. With you being at home and I'm being at my own home. So please reach out to me as much as possible. Please do not be stressed out about this. What I want to see, so it says, instead, I am hoping to see that you have tried and that you're understanding the basics of what I'm asking. For this project, I'm asking that you create a project with more than one layer using a variety of tools. Please show me that you can do that. Pixlr is a great substitute for Photoshop because it is free. All right. There will be glitches. There will be times when your project might error out. And if that's the case, reach out to me and let me know. Do not get frustrated. Be patient with yourself and allow yourself to understand that yeah, you know Photoshop and you're really good with Photoshop, but you're not working with that anymore, right? We're working with Pixlr. It's something new. It's different. It also is very similar to Photoshop, which is great. But just allow yourself to kind of have that moment to relearn a little bit. And I think if you walk into this project and working with Pixlr with the headspace of, okay, I've done this before, I can do this, I think you're going to have a lot more success with it, okay? Just like with any project, you guys are always allowed to add more to your artwork. So this is the minimum of what I'm asking. The pen tool is a really fun tool. So maybe instead of working on these layers, you want to add another layer, which is totally fine. And you can name it, you know, fun or experiment. And you can play around with what other tools there are that are available. Okay, so we have all of these different fun tools that you can work with. See what crayon does. Okay, so there's some different brushes there for you to play around with. All right, okay, so now it's time for me to save my work. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to File, and I'm going to save it. I want it to be a PXD, right? That's our first time that we're going to save. I already named it correct, but if you guys didn't, remember it needs to be your last name, Pixlr, and PXD is the grade extension that you want, and then you click Download. And mine is downloading to my computer. So now I'm going to click Close. And I can see that it's down here. It's saved, so I'm good. And now I'm going to do another file save again. And this time I want it to be a JPEG. It's at 90%. I don't want that. So make sure that you always scroll this to the highest, which is 100. And then I'm going to press download again. And now I have both of my files. Close, go back. And then what I'm going to do with these two files is this one's for keep. And then I'm going to turn in my JPEG to get graded. All right. And you guys will find that this project is due. Remember, it'll be underneath Pixlr Projects. And then when you click on this particular assignment, you should be clicking on View Assignment so you see everything. And then after you do that, in the upper right-hand corner, you're going to see that option for your work. And you're going to navigate to your desktop folder or your downloads folder, wherever that JPEG is, and you're going to turn in your project. All right. I have directions on how to turn in your project, also in Google Classroom if that's something that you need a refresher on. All right. Good luck, guys. Have fun. Please feel free to reach out to me if you need help with anything, and we'll be in touch.